Hey everybody, this is Ryan, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Shoutouts. So, I always start these off with a little bit of channel news, and then I go into the shoutouts, and it's really an odd recording schedule for me this week. You might notice that Shoutouts is already a day late. The reason Shoutouts is a day late is because, well, I really wasn't feeling good yesterday. I didn't feel like making a video. It would have been forced if I had to do it. And I don't ever want to feel like I'm forced to make a video, whether it's like I don't feel good or I just need to get a video out. I don't want to have that feeling. And on top of that, I am actually dog sitting 2 more dogs this week. I already have 1 dog, and now I got to watch 2 other dogs. And so it's just like constant barking going on. One dog will bark, and then they're all like, oh my god, what are you barking at? I want to bark at that too. And so having dogs constantly bark in your videos is not a good thing. So it's kind of an odd week. And on top of that, the top area stuff, I'm to a point in it where it's a lot of grinding to try to get my skills up, to try to get the skill pages to make books. So that really adds, a whole nother level to it. I kind of got to this point in Omnier stuff. I kind of get to this point really in every mod that I do, where it really slows down, and you can hear dogs barking in the background. I want to punch them in their little dog faces, but where it slows down so much, and it takes a long time to get something to show you, and that's where it is right now. I'm basically getting ready for the Wall of Flesh fight and getting my skills up and getting pages, all that stuff. And this is where I kind of need your guys' help. I want to do an adventure map. So I need you guys to suggest an adventure map for me to do. Adventure maps are a lot easier to record. And then when I kind of hit these points where, the mod is it's slowed down, that I can put an adventure map video up, and then it kind of won't miss a beat, and that'll give me more time to get stuff done, and then more videos, and then everybody's happy. Yeah, like with the Borderlands stuff this week, I simply didn't have a Terraria video ready to go, so I had to throw a Borderlands video out there. And yeah, so I'll probably actually do a couple more Borderlands stuff here and there. It was received better than I thought it would be received, but still not great. I think it got like 150, 200 views so far, and usually the Terraria stuff's up to probably 400 or 500 at this point. But I might do a couple more. Maybe some people will check it out, and maybe you'll like it. I don't know. And maybe another game too. I might take a look at that and see if you guys like that. But you'll just have to wait and see what it is. So on to shoutouts, and the way to get a shoutout, all you have to do is leave a comment in this video or any of the videos that I post during that week, and then your comment will be up to possibly receive a shoutout. And so the first 2 I have, they're kind of things that I misspoke during the video, so I'll clear them up a little bit. First one was from Anti-Arctic, and he said that the magic mirror was basically broken, and then I repeated that in a video, but by the time I repeated it, it was old news and it was incorrect. And also, Just Call Me B said, be really careful in the jungle because of poison effects. And then I made a comment about that. Just like, oh, well, it gets better once you get your alchemy skill up. And so the thing is, with magic mirror is fixed. You no longer need to push I to use it. And the poison effects in the underground jungle, that has also been fixed. It still helps if your alchemy skill is a higher level, but it's no longer like the 5-minute cooldown that it was before. So that's been fixed. And to get those, I think you need the newest version. And it's a little bit confusing on the website, because when you first go, it says, oh, hey, download the mod here, click this button. Well, then underneath that, there's this big paragraph that talks about a beta version, and then at the very end of that, there's a little tiny button that says, click here for the beta version. You want the beta version, so yeah, that's all you need to do it. And then to update it, of course, just copy everything into the folder, just like you did the first time, and then say that you want to paste over everything. Just do paste all yes or whatever the hell it asks you. And that's all you got to do. Muzzy136, now you pointed out something that I had not really thought of, well, until you pointed out, that I think I have 305 health right now. And usually when you fight the Wall of Flesh, you have 400 health. And I suck at that fight. That is, to me, that is the hardest fight in the game. Even harder than the twins fight. Because it's such a confined area. So I'm going to make the longest platform ever. It literally might go across the entire map. And I'm going to just drill everything out and fight them on that. And man, I am not looking forward to that fight. I hate that fight. It's gonna be pretty crappy. So I'll probably go extreme overkill, so hopefully I kill him on my first 2 or 3 tries. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I'm horrible with Wall of Flesh. People that have been watching the videos for a while, you guys know how bad I am at that fight. Unless I have Bolt 4. But, well, Bolt 4 makes everything a joke, so that can't really count. Oogma Flugma, you get a shout out because you used the phrase skeleton orgy. I had never in my life tried to picture what a skeleton orgy would be like until, well, you said it. So you get a shout out for that, because that was a first. Jihad Ahmed, you get a shout out because, well, you kind of got this indirectly a little bit. You're like, hey, check out the second tier passive skill for magic, because it basically gives you unlimited mana and you get plus 40 more mana, which is an incredibly great skill, except for my mana is already maxed out, so I'm probably not going to use magic very much anymore. But since you said that, it got me looking into all my other skills, and I was I'm now using both ranged ones, basically. So now I have all 4 passive slots filled with melee and range stuff. So thank you for pointing that out and indirectly helping me a lot. I kind of didn't take your advice, but then I kind of did. So yeah, thank you. And hopefully I can kill the Wall of Flesh with my new passive skills. And Buddy is a fat cat. You get a shout out because, well, you leave comments in just about every single video. And usually you're one of the very first people to leave a comment. And you never say first, but you do say meow. So that's okay. So something I haven't done in a very long time is anti-shoutouts. And since so many people are new, you might have never even heard of anti-shoutouts. And anti-shoutouts are not meant to be mean or make you feel bad in any way. It's always just a fun thing. That's all it is. And so in the last anti-shoutouts video, everybody's like, hey, can I have a shout-out? Can I have a shout-out? Can I have a shout-out? And Syndrax Goats pointed out that, hey, all these people are asking for shout-outs. And they don't really have a reason to get shout-outs. They just want a free one. And so I was like, you know what? Maybe this is a good time to bring back anti-shoutouts, at least for this one occasion. So anti-shoutouts, Minecraft Wolfies, Cool Robot, Mike Alex238, and Ham the Bacon. You all get anti-shoutouts for asking for free shoutouts. If I gave everybody a shoutout that asked for a shoutout, I would never do anything except list off people's names. And obviously, if you didn't figure it out by getting an anti-shoutout, you still kind of get a shout-out. So, yeah. And you know what, Mr. Genoid and TJ Gentry, you guys probably... And BKR Gamer, you guys probably all deserve anti-shoutouts. I can't think of why, but honestly, I don't need to think of a reason why. I'm sure you guys deserve them. So that is going to do it for shoutouts and anti-shoutouts this week. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And until next time, see you guys.